The Delights of Scavving, and How to Do It Well. There are only two kinds of people in this world, those who scav and those who don't, but we don't talk about them. Those who scav, or scavvies, are easily identifiable this time of year for their displays of endless ingenuity, zealous devotion, erratic behavior, and general tomfoolery. Look here. Can you spot the scavvies? I bet you can. Right about now, you might be wondering, but what is scav? Well, it's rather difficult to describe. The University of Chicago scavenger hunt, known as The Hunt or simply Scav, is an intense annual 4-day blend of bliss and chaos. Different teams tinker and toil away to forge, find, finagle, finish, and frolic through as many items and events on the list as possible. This year's list is comprised of roughly 300 items to be completed. Items can be completed on campus, on the road trip contingent, remotely via satellite participation, or in the Scav Olympics. Some items are simple, like item 10, some stinky, like item 218, some spiritual, like item 48, and some sexy quantum mechanics, like item 264. Well, you get the idea. Points are awarded on Judgment Day, and the winning team emerges. What is the purpose of Scav? This is a question both too big and too small to answer. It is a question top scientists, sociologists, and professional puppeteers fervently debate, but all agree that Scav has a peculiar way of bringing out the very best in people, vaunting the very strangest talents, and creating a sense of bizarre belonging to a larger community in service of a greater, glorious, absurd cause. Scav is creation, destruction, Herculean effort, the bare minimum requirements, luxury, labor, genius, and insanity, but most often, Scav is an excuse to follow the dopamine and engineer moments and experience that have nothing to do with the real world and that we will never forget. Scav is perhaps the only thing that makes sense in our fractured and infinitesimal existence. And in the wise words of Mahatma Gandhi, whatever we do during Scav will be insignificant, but it is very important that we do it. Now that you have an inkling of what Scav is and what it could be to you, or perhaps no idea at all, here are some tips for how to do it well. First, choose a team. This might be an established team or one of your own creation. The more disparate and diverse, the better. You never know what strengths you will need to call upon during the hunt. Then, prepare your body, mind, and soul. For the body, we equally encourage practicing hibernation before the hunt so that you're green in sleep credit, or practice complete sleep deprivation so that the sleep debt accrued during the hunt doesn't come as such a shock. For the mind, we encourage brushing up on all the skills you don't or can't or won't put on LinkedIn. For the soul, we encourage eradicating any trace of shame, which will come in handy later. Finally, get involved and have fun. Collaborate or spearhead the completion of items which interest you. Maybe you're a dab hand at Morse code. Maybe you can rig a piano to make a cocktail while you play as time goes by. Know that you are capable of silly, astounding things. Know that you are needed and valued in ways you never thought possible. Learn that you need others, too. Looks like you're about ready to taste the delights of Scav and do it well. Please wear closed-toed shoes, keep all limbs flailing around for this ride, drink water every now and again, don't add or subtract from the population this weekend, unless it's for an item, and remember, no gatekeeping. Scav is for everyone.